What's going on YouTube? Today is April 28th, 2025. I learned something today. Well, I was reminded of something today. I was given some perspective. I'd like to share that with you all. Not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Do your own research. Form your own opinions. They have nothing to do with me. Rumble link down below. Please like, subscribe, comment. Do the same here. And MoneyMetals link in the description below if you want to give back to the channel. I got that done pretty quick, right? Okay. Let's look at metal prices. As of, by the way, it is 7:04 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on April 28th, 2025. And this was, well, let's just refresh it now. Okay, just refresh, 7:04 p.m. now. Gold, 33.2930. Silver, 33.25. Silver's been, I'm pretty comfortable saying, I want to say 33, but I'm not gonna. I'm pretty comfortable saying 30 is probably the new floor. It's just a guess, not a financial advisor, don't have a crystal ball. And I really want to say 3,000 is the floor for gold, although I really want to say 3,200, but I'm not gonna. Not yet. Platinum, 101.54. Platinum's over 1,000. We'll see if it holds. It struggles with that. Palladium, 983.53. Gold to silver ratio, 114. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but there y'all have it. Okay. So, last night after work, I decided to... Oh, by the way, before we get into that, Monday, 1 week from today, around 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 p.m. Central Time, there will be a very special guest on the show for live. And unlike Nickel, I always have the chat on for my lives because, well, that's the whole point of doing a live. So, Nickel, turn that friggin' chat on, dummy. Anyway, a very special guest. The owner of Hero Bullion, Mr. Jake himself, will be up in here. Really excited, man, to share, well, for him to share his knowledge. I don't have a lot of that. With all of us, his insight. Very personable guy. We've had a conversation, really enjoyed him. Just a lot of fun, man. So, I forgot to grab my tube because I just got back. We're going to do that right now. Alright. Can you all still hear me good? Anyway, so last night, I decided to do a, by the way, this is obviously a Hero Bullion order. I decided to do a little side gig action, you know, one of the food delivery apps after work. I was like, what the hell, let's turn it on. And I did. It was okay. And then today, I did the same thing. It's my day off. My days off are all over the board lately. Here are 60 dimes. And another $1 face of quarters, which puts me at $2 face quarters in the tube I just started. At this rate, it's going to take me years to finish a tube of quarters, but that's okay. It won't. Trust me. The OCD will get me sooner than not. I actually have plans to buy some gold soon, some quarters, and some $half. So anyway, thank you, Hero, as always. Phenomenal. I got 60 dimes here. I wish I had 60 quarters. I got 60 dimes, 10 or 50 to fill a tube. 10 will go. See if I can find it. Into this bag. I have one Roosevelt in there for mail calls. Don't really get a lot of mail anymore, which that's okay. Mail's kind of a pain in the butt, but it's also fun. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that leaves 50 for the tube, 10 in the bag. Anyway, so today on my day off, I decided, you know what? Daddy needs more metal in the stack. Let's do another shift, another side gig, food delivery shift app. And my second to last delivery. My last delivery I got a really good tip on it, like 20, 25 bucks. So thank you to that person. The second to last, I knew she was probably at least 50, 55, if not older, by her name. And, oh, look at that Rosie, man. Oh, that's shiny, y'all. Oh, that one too. And it was for a 7-Eleven for a 2 1.5 liter bottles of wine. And no big deal. And when I was in there, I was kind of hungry. They hadn't pulled the order yet, so I got one of those pre-made bacon cheeseburgers. It was cold. Figured I'd go home and heat it up. And it was decent. There was no bacon in it like there was supposed to be, but it was decent, you know. And it was a good meal. Not the healthiest choice in the world, but I'm grateful that I'm able to. First of all, my thought was a lot of people can't even afford to pick up that burger for, I don't know what it was, $4 or $5, $6, $7. Didn't look, to be honest with you. And I'm grateful for the things that I have. And then I went to this woman's house. And she was very nice. And very polite. And when she answered the door, I could tell she was hammered. And I could also tell it wasn't an uncommon thing, if you will. House was very clean, very organized. When she opened the door, she was covered in her own wet. Not her own sick, her own wet. And again, she was very polite. This is not meant to embarrass anybody. I'm not going to divulge her name. None of that, obviously. And she was covered in pee, okay? And you could smell it in the house. The house was very clean, but it had that distinct odor. And I got to thinking, it made me very grateful. It made me feel very sorry for her, and I hope that whatever she's going through, or whatever she went through to get to where she is, I truly hope that she gets through that. And it gave me perspective. And I've said this for a long time. If you think your life is screwed up, talk to somebody else about theirs for 5 minutes. More often than not, you're going to feel better about your own life. And that's not meant to knock people. It's meant to make us feel grateful. You know, I was sitting here thinking, first of all, Silver Cigars told me something one day. He goes, you know, and we talk a lot, okay? He's one of my boys. I've got a close circle of a few people. He's one of them. And he says, I don't know if I ever told you this. And he's a very successful guy, okay? He goes, I don't know if I've ever told you this. He goes, but I really admire how much you work. And, you know, how much you want to get ahead. And I don't do that because I have to necessarily. I mean, in my mind, I have to because I've been poor. I do that because I don't want to be poor and because I'm scared. I will tell you all, I'm scared of what's coming in the future. I'm scared I'm going to never have enough money. It's the mindset that I have now after being as poor as I was for 28 years of stupidity. So, after seeing this woman, so thank you for that, Cigars. I appreciate that more than you know. My last live stream, by the way, was very good, I thought. Made me sick to make that video. I had a couple trolls drop some negative comments. Oh, nothing new, no new information here. You know what? It was new information, and if you listened to the live stream, and if you didn't, you should. I not only told you numbers that you probably didn't know are coming of defaults, I also gave you a really good way to profit on that. So, I love the trolls. Keep trolling. Keep leaving the negative comments. You're making me money. You're feeding the algorithm. Thank you for that, even though that's not your intention. Anyway, after I left her house, it really gave me some perspective. So, you know, as bad as life can be, and some people are going through a lot. There's a lot of people that got it worse than me. There's a lot of people that got it worse than you. I'm tempted to say it could always be worse. I guess if you're terminal, I mean, God, you know, God rest your soul, God have mercy. But aside from a few things, I feel like it could always be worse. So, you know, I wish I could stack more metal. That's why I'm working more on my days off, because I want more metal. That being said, be positive, keep a positive outlook, love others, and keep stacking.